Not every shot is under the perfect conditions. The clock is ticking, and the only objective is to execute at the highest level. 200 teams have been chosen from an elite group of worldwide competitors. These shooters come from all over the world, from all walks of life, amateurs and professionals, recreation and exhibition shooters. They each look to prove themselves amongst the best, working in two-man or woman teams as they endure the 10 stages of the Vortex Mammoth Sniper Challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back at Fort Gordon, Georgia. That's right, for those that are counting at home, that is 3 years at the United States Army Installation Base. Dan, it is 2021 Mammoth Sniper Challenge. Are you ready?
I am excited, Tim. We're going to hear from a lot of the competitors shortly. But first, Tim, what is the Mammoth Sniper Challenge?
Well, let me tell you, Dan, the Mammoth Sniper Challenge is a two-person, 100-team event. Both men and women will challenge themselves to physical and mental conditions similar to what they would find in military training.
And teams compete also to have their names inscribed on the Mammoth Sniper Challenge Championship belt. They will forever be known as Mammoth Sniper Tough Man Champions.
Shooters from around the world and members of our very own military will train all year round and train very vigorously for this event. And they train in 3 different disciplines. What are the Mammoth standards? 1, a total of 300 points are available through rifle and pistol shooting. 2, 16-minute minimum ruck times between stages in a total of 35 miles. And 3, be efficient in what you pack, because you only can carry what you need.
It's true. And we have a few teams to watch this year, Tim, in both divisions.
No kidding, Dan. The divisions are pretty stacked, and the competition is looking to knock off the returning champions of Sean Murphy and Greg Hamilton. Speaking of the returning champions, let's catch up with Kelsey DeSantis, who had a few moments to speak with Sean and Greg.
We are here at the Grunt Style Vortex Optics Mammoth Sniper Challenge. And I'm here with team
Unhealthy Bromance.
Unhealthy Bromance. Okay, that's a pretty fantastic name. How did you guys come up with it?
The brides.
Yeah,
the wives came up with everything.
He's not from close to, we don't live close together, so we spend a lot of time on the phone kind of strategizing, planning out what we need to practice on our own. To the point of an unhealthy amount of time on the phone, and a little too much time and attention with each other than our spouses.
I love it. So speaking of, what are your names and where are you from then?
So Sean Murphy out of Jefferson, Georgia, just a couple hours from here.
Cool.
Greg Hamilton out of Columbia Falls, Montana. So
wow.
Quite a few hours out of here.
Beautiful, awesome. So you guys don't really train throughout the year all that much together. Like you said, you teletrain, like?
Yeah, so we do practice, we do train on our own, and we have to kind of coordinate that effort because we live a couple thousand miles apart, and for us, shooting matches is our practice.
Nice, awesome. And in terms of the competition here, you guys, this isn't your first time competing, right?
No, this will be our 3rd Mammoth, 2nd time doing Tough Man.
And last year you guys were podium?
We won, yeah.
Numero uno?
Took the title, got to hoist the belt. Yep.
Congratulations, and that's the goal this year?
Always.
It's always the goal. It's the goal to have fun, and well, the weather looks like it should be pretty decent, better than it was a couple years ago, so we're having fun, we're having a good time.
Yeah, and everybody wants to do well, but our goal is if somebody does beat us, they sure as hell had to earn it.
Nice. What are you guys shooting?
So we're shooting pretty similar rifles. So they're both Proof Research Convictions. So it's a lighter weight carbon fiber wrapped barrel, Nightforce 7-35 scopes, suppressors on the ends, and Skypod bipods. So pretty versatile, but pretty lightweight and accurate guns since we got to haul them all over Fort Gordon.
Right. Very nice. And so you both have the same weapon system?
So I'm shooting a 223, Sean's shooting a 6 Creedmoor.
Okay.
I work for Proof Research, so that's where the rifles come from.
Very nice.
Yeah.
When they make us swap rifles, it's pretty simple.
Very cool. So in terms of purpose and why you guys compete, you mentioned that you do this, it's a friendship thing, it's for camaraderie. Is that like your main thing? Like, is this for your guys', like, is this your extracurricular, like, passion together, or?
Yeah, we kind of became friends through shooting team matches. Mutual friend of ours, we jokingly call him the Pimp, kind of helped hook us up. We kind of knew each other before, but he linked us up for a match out in Montana at the last minute. And we had fun together. We did pretty well at it. We're like, hey, let's keep doing this. And so this Mammoth will be our 18th match together.
18, wow, congratulations you guys. Thanks. Well, good luck, and I'm definitely rooting for unhealthy bromance.
Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody. We just caught up with Kelsey DeSantis, who spoke with Murphy and Hamilton, who are favored to win this competition. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is the toughest stack of competitors I have seen in many years.
You're not kidding, Tim. And you know what? As a kid from the streets of the Bronx, I always go for the underdogs. We all know that. The champs have had their turn. I'm really liking Jaworski and Gillenberger, but you can't dismiss Slade and Yerk. As you know, Slade is a returning champion, and Yerk is a great shooter.
Slade, Marine Sniper, my kind of guy. Clap steel, long distances, Dan. Now let's shift over to the regular division. There are some really great shooters in that division, and I want to make sure we highlight them all. The regular division is similar to the Toughman division when it comes to the course of fire, ruck routes, and times. Where the difference lies is that these shooters get to retire to a warm bed and a hot shower, while the Toughman division bears it out in the environment for the next 3 days.
And it does get really cold here in January, too.
I can attest to that. My first Mammoth experience was not that pleasant, Dan. I think I lost all my toenails. I can do a lot of things, Dan, but when it comes to the cold, I'm not a fan. This was Mammoth 2017. Cold year. Lost all my toenails due to the near Arctic conditions. Negative 22-degree wind chill, full winds, and plenty of misery.
Well, the competitors are in luck this year, Tim. There is no snow in the forecast. However, there are heavy rains. Combined with that good old Georgia clay, which makes for a very bad day. So let's head over to Kelsey. She's catching up with 2 new competitors to the Mammoth Sniper Challenge.
We're back here at the Grunt Style Vortex Optics Mammoth Sniper Challenge, and I'm here with Team
Hammer and Fear.
Team Hammer and Fear, nice, I like the name. So you guys are gonna bring the Hammer and Fear this year, right?
Hope so, that's the goal, yeah.
Cool, and you guys, this is your first ever competition.
That's right, yeah, yep. So we've been shooting for a long time, but this will be our first ever official competition.
Wow, much respect, because this is one of the hardest competitions, and definitely to be your first, I think is great. It was my first too, so props on that. And what are your guys' names? Where are you from?
So I'm Josh Fear. We're both from Central Indiana.
And I'm Nathan Borgenheimer.
Nice. You guys grew up together, like,
yeah,
and started shooting at a really young age?
Yeah, that's right. Nate, you want to tell them?
Yeah, met in 3rd grade on the playground, playing football, and started talking about guns, of course, and BB guns at the time. But you know, we've shot and we've been friends, played football together, college roommates.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've been together for a long time.
I love that. You guys are a tight team, and a lot of times that's what it takes to be able to take on this competition. You have to know your partner, you have to do a lot of communication, and there's a lot that goes into this.
Right, yeah.
So on that note, what did you guys do to prepare, and like what is like your take on this being your first competition and why you're here?
Yeah, so what did we do to prepare? Everything.
Yeah, I hope.
a lot of failing, a lot of rucking, a lot of working out. So we just kind of came up with the idea over a year ago, probably. We heard of it. We heard about the event. we were like, yeah, we both agreed to do it. And then it's been a crazy ride, a long, crazy ride ever since. So a lot of rucking, a lot of working out, training, going to shooting events.
Yep. Picking gear out, that's been a huge aspect of it, doing research and then buying stuff and testing it, and then
picking gear, breaking gear, figuring out how to use the gear.
Absolutely.
Buying the same thing 3 times. All kinds of stuff.
And as you can see, there's a lot of unpredictability in this competition. Like, for example, right now, it's starting to pour down on us, and if it ain't raining, we ain't training. That's something we like to say, right? So, it doesn't matter the weather, it doesn't matter the obstacles, the Mammoth Sniper competition still goes on.
Yeah, we were hoping to not bring the rain gear. It should save us about 1.5 pounds each. But I don't think we're gonna get that lucky.
Yeah.
So you guys are going to be, this is your first competition. You guys are looking to take first place?
Hell yeah.
Yes, I love the confidence.
So we started initially, and it was like, that's going to be a really cool competition. And then it's like, let's just focus on making it to the end, getting in good enough shape. And then we went down the path of, gear and training, and it's like, let's win this thing, let's try. And then,
good for you, yeah.
Realistically, that probably not. A lot of guys out here, professionals and really good, but
there's a lot of good shooters. And a lot of guys that get to spend a lot more time shooting than us, so we are realistic, but we want to win, and we're going to do everything we can to.
That's awesome. I love that. That's great, because you don't know what you don't know. And one of the greatest things about this challenge is that it helps you find out where your weak points are, the things that you maybe didn't take into consideration or need to do better. So
we haven't even done it yet, and we've already started to really realize what we don't know and kind of go down that path. So.
I think that's an asset. Learning is a constant evolution, especially in this sport. So what are you guys shooting?
So I'm shooting a 6.5 Creedmoor in a bolt action. It's in a Masterpiece Arms chassis. And Nate?
Yep, I'm shooting a 223 bolt action, American Rifle Company action. An interesting thing, we actually built that rifle with got a metal lathe and chambered it and all that kind of stuff. So that's been an adventure in itself, just building the rifles and getting the loads developed and all that good stuff. So
absolutely, there's a lot to take in consideration, as you guys know. Weather, shooting fundamentals, there's a physical demand and aspect, there's a mental, and I love that you guys are a strong team, that you guys have known each other for a long time. So I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun, and I'm excited to see you guys compete and see how you do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you.
What is patriotism? To many, it's being proud of the greatest nation on earth. It's serving a nation that's a force for good, or serving a community to keep it safe. It's citizens appreciating law enforcement, and law enforcement appreciating those they serve. It's unapologetically speaking your mind. It's being faithful to the founding principles of our nation. Patriotism in this country is good, and this will defend. Welcome back, and Dan, it appears the rain arrived just in time.
Just in time? Are you serious, Dan? What are you, some sort of sadist?
Don't ask me about personal questions you don't want to know the answers to, Dan. It looks kind of ugly out there, but I gotta say I am excited. Not as excited as my pick on the regular division, though. I am talking about the ones that you know and you love. That's right, Joe Burdick and Scott Whitehead, Team Vortex.
These guys are great, Tim. Joe and Scott are serious competitors. They've been participating as a team for years. In this competition, always within grasp of taking first in this division.
Absolutely. Let's head down to Kelsey, who's got a couple questions for Team Vortex.
Hey guys, we are here at the Grunt Style Vortex Optics Mammoth Sniper Challenge with Team
Vortex Optics.
Team Vortex Optics. And you guys, who are you? What are your real names, and where are you from?
My name's Joe Burdick. I am a full-time nurse from Rockingham, North Carolina.
My name is Scott Whitehead. I'm an engineer from Mooresville, North Carolina.
Awesome. And I think you mentioned that this isn't your first time, right?
No, this is my 5th Mammoth, and this will be my 3rd Mammoth with Scott.
Yep.
Oh,
We shot
awesome.
3 years together. This is actually my 8th Mammoth Sniper.
8th?
I started in 2014 and keep coming back.
You know, didn't you say something along the lines of like the first time that you competed, like you had no idea what you were doing?
No idea. Absolutely no idea. This match is tremendously challenging. And when we showed up the first time, I had no idea what I was getting into. I knew I wanted to shoot long range, and that's about all I knew. And I just loved the challenge, absolutely loved it. And coming back year after year, this match kicks your ass, but it's so much fun.
Is that what keeps you guys coming back?
Oh yeah. It's for me, it's kind of the challenge of being able to measure myself against the best guys in the world, the guys that do this for real for a living.
Very nice. And speaking of measurement, like in terms of the competition, what does that mean for you guys? Because you said you had some close finishes in the past couple years, right?
We've had some real close finishes.
What happened?
We both have some strong podium finishes. We've had some years where we've really struggled, and we've had some years where we've done really, really well. This year, man, there's some people on the top. We've got some 2nd and 3rd place finishes. We're going for 1st place this year. There's some guys who have won this year, and we're gonna take them down.
Sean and Greg.
This will be the year.
Sean and
Greg.
Take them down, like
Yep.
kick
We're
their
coming
ankles
for Sean
out,
and
take
Greg.
them down.
whatever we need to do.
So by any means.
Yeah, absolutely.
No win.
Foul play
Yeah.
is fair game.
Who's on your? Who is it that you said that's on your target list there?
Murphy and Hamilton.
Murphy and Hamilton. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, good luck, you guys. I'm
Thank you
excited
very
to
much.
see you
Thank
guys compete.
Absolutely, it's going to be a fun one.
Team Vortex.
I gotta tell you, Dan, I'm really excited about my top 3 Tough Man picks.
Oh yeah? Well, let's see what you got, Tim.
Sure thing, buddy. Murphy, Hamilton, Posey, Graystack, Slade, Yerk. That's my trifecta, Dan.
Nice. I don't know who I'm picking. I mean, I don't really know the field of fire, so I'm just gonna grab a couple of darts and see where they fall.
That is it for all of us here at the MSC Ballistic Center, and we are geared up and anticipating the step off of the 2021 Grunt Style Mammoth Sniper Challenge. Who will walk away with the world title? The defending champions? A returning champion? Or maybe new blood?
Good night.
Good night.